This is Chuck McCall, and I want to give you a brief report on what God is doing in Poipet. Again, I just returned from a 4-day visit to Poipet last night. As you can see, I'm not in Poipet now, but I'm in the comforts of my own home, the house that Cindy and I purchased, and we share together with my son and daughter-in-law and 2 grandchildren. Here in Phnom Penh, it really is a beautiful getaway spot that we've developed over the years. And we own the house. We sold everything that we own in the United States and used it to purchase this house probably 10 years ago. The church in Poipet, I spent this last several days focusing exclusively on the leadership, trying to create big picture in their mind of what God wants to do, which is nothing less than total transformation of the earth, which is every man, woman, and child coming to know Christ and influence, a positive influence on 7 spheres of society. So I try to draw this big picture that God has a plan and God has a purpose, and He's been working that plan and purpose for all of these years since before creation, and He wants to work through people. But the sad thing is, often people, and especially Christians, we hinder the work of God because we're not fully committed, we don't understand, we're flat out lazy, we fall into sin, we don't develop the potential capacity of all that God has made us to be, and so therefore the plan of God is stifled on the earth. Jesus, I believe, is waiting to come back, but He's waiting for every person to have the opportunity to hear the gospel. And so I spent a day with them sharing the big picture there. Then spend a day sharing what the vision is, what our vision is. Our portion, our metron is Poipet. That's what God has given us. And I pleaded with them, allow God to put the love of Christ in them for the people of Poipet, and let's do everything we can to build a great church of hundreds in Poipet that is reaching in to 7 different areas of society. We believe with all of our heart that God wants to influence the area of religion, the area of social relationships, the area of education, the area of business, the area of arts and entertainment, the area of media, and the area of government. And so this is the vision that we cast. This is what we believe that God wants to do through His church, our church, and every other church in Poipet. And the 3rd day, I shared with them how this is going to happen, some very practical things that we have to do as leaders regarding communication with our church members, bringing people to the Lord, various activities, evaluating everything that we do based upon the vision that God has given us. And so it was good, but it was like, I'm a builder, and so I'm in the building process. I'm trying to form right thinking, kingdom thinking in the minds of our leadership team in Poipet. But it was positive, and I've seen some positive things. One thing that I wanted to share with you is kindergarten that our pastor's wife has started, because we have a vision for reaching the educational world, or being a positive influence in the realm of education. And so Lekana has started a kindergarten. Right now, she plans on doing 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, 3 classes. She has 10 children. She's just started about a month ago. She's teaching it by herself. She is teaching only in the mornings from 7 till about 11 in the morning. She's a great teacher. She has experience at a very high quality school in Phnom Penh. And so she's going to be looking for an assistant, and the children pay $20 a month. Some of them, few of them out of the 10 pay the full amount, but several of them are discounted because they're church members, they're poor, they don't have the finances to be able to do it. And so she wants to add 2 more levels, 4-year-old and 5-year-olds by the end of the year. And so this is an opportunity for us to have influence in the realm of education, influence for her to make some personal finances as well. So we're excited about that. I'm really proud of her and what she is doing. I want to share with you that you can sponsor a child because the child's education is not fully paid. But some of them need sponsorship. If you wanted to sponsor a child $20 a month to study at kindergarten, then you can contact me, and we'll see that gets to them. If you want to sponsor a child at risk for $35 a month, you can do that as well. A child at risk, we ensure that they go to school, we ensure that they have basic meals provided for them, and we give them specific pastoral care. And so you can sponsor that. You can sponsor our children's leader, for that matter. Savut receives a salary right now of $185 a month. He helps with XP Missions and their project in Cambodia, in Poipet, and he also helps in our children's church ministry and children's ministry, outreach to children, the children at risk, all of that. And so if you would like to supplement his salary in any way, that would be a great blessing for us as well. The other thing is that we did spend some time looking at land again, and I'm starting to draw a very rough plan on the size of the building that we would need to fit 300 people in. We put a school, a two-story school building, 8 classroom, 2-story school building on our property, 2-floor, 8 classroom dormitory on our property, a playground, a well, some bathrooms, a kitchen, and so we're just calculating how much space all of that is going to take so we can determine how big of a piece of land we're going to need, but that's a major priority for us. We do have a guy in Singapore who said that he would be willing to give us land. We pay him back a little bit at a time as we can, and we really want to move forward to purchasing the land, getting it filled in, getting it prepared in 2014, and then beginning to construct some buildings in 2015. And so, again, if you're interested in participating financially in any of those areas, then you can contact me, and we'd love to direct you in the right direction regarding that. However, regarding prayer requests, pray for Pastor Vearia and Pastor Lekana, his wife. There's going to have to be a change in thinking from a small church pastor to a big church pastor. And I've shared with him, I'm going to be holding him accountable and mentoring him in that there has to be a change of thinking of not him doing everything himself, but training others to do it. So pray for him. Pray for our leadership team, Bunna and Savut. Both of them, their ability is quite low. They're all we have right now. Pray that they will be able to have the finances to find training for them this year so that they can develop their own personal capacity as leaders in the areas that they need to develop. And so I'm looking at my camera, and the low battery warning has come on, and so I'm going to sign off right now, and I'll put a little bit more in the email that I'm going to send out. But thank you so much for standing with us in prayer and financially at Christian Fellowship Poipet, which is a ministry of New Life Fellowship of Churches, Cambodia.